All right, everybody. So on the recap today, I have got 166 bucks in profit. Not exactly the biggest day of profit, but it's green. I'll take it. I made money on Vodafone. I traded 500 shares of it today, and I had 300 shares that I had picked up when it dipped down below 18 to I think I was in at an average of 1760 or so, like that, for 300 shares. I'll explain the trade to you in a minute. And then I took a trade on ANPC. I took two trades. One trade for 300 shares. You can see these bottom 300 shares here I took in the morning. And then I tried taking another trade on a little bit later, and I got out of it with $2 profit, and I'll show you why here in a minute. I could have made more money on it, but I just got out of it. So this morning I had ANPC on watch, and I was looking for a break above and then a hold of this $10.60 threshold right here. And so I was watching it. It broke up, and this is on the 1 minute, and then it came back down. So it didn't confirm this price, right? But on the next run up past 1060, past the break of 1060, I averaged into 300 shares at somewhere around 1070. I was able to get in for 300 shares. I know I bought some right at 1060, and I think I bought some more, like 1080 and 1090. I really don't remember, but I was in at an average of like 1070. It was my average. So whatever that averaged out to, I don't know. Whatever my entries were, it averaged out to 1070. And so I had another line in the sand here at $12, and I attempted to sell some right there at $12, but I couldn't get filled. You can see it hit the $12 mark there pretty quickly. This is a level that I had on this morning, and it corresponds to a previous high from a few months ago. You look back here, and it's this date on the 7th of August. It hit a high of, it hit a high in August of 1060. Let's go back. Okay, so its all-time closing high here is $12. So I was today, my target really was 12 bucks for at least half of the position, but I couldn't get filled. So I was like, okay, well, I can't get filled. I couldn't get filled there. So let me, I'm in this at a decent price. So let me keep an eye on it. And then it started coming down below 11 right in here. And I let it go roughly in this area in here, in this 1120-ish range. It went up to that level, and then it started coming down, and then bounced up again a little bit, and started coming down again. I was watching the level 2, so I was watching the price action on it, and I was like, okay, like I'm out, I'm taking profit. It's not a huge trade or anything, but it's profitable, and I'll take my profits. So then later on, I put a Fibonacci on it. And what's sort of ironic here, or it's not ironic, it's, well, let me just show you. This is the new Fibonacci, which put a price level around $8.20 for an entry. However, the price level that would have really worked out was the original price level that I put on it early in the morning that had this 850. And you can see here, if I go to the 1 minute, it makes it a little bit more clear. So yeah, this 850 line right here, this would have been a good entry between this Fibonacci and this Fibonacci right here. But I wasn't using it, unfortunately. I was using the wrong Fibonacci. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, wait. Here we go. Fibonacci. There we go. Get my Fibonacci buttons correct. So there's a pre-market dip here that happened at 820. And I was waiting on an entry for 820, but I'm ready to go home. And so I think I'm just going to leave it be. Um, there's possibly some money to be made here, but I don't know. And this thing's really, it seems to be holding up somewhat up here. This company, let's see, this is ANPC. They're the ones that had the cancer cancer detection sensor. So, they're not curing cancer, but they're helping with early detection, I suppose. So that's a good thing. I'm out of here. I'm going home after I do this recap. I'm going to call it a day. INVO, I didn't trade. I went into a couple of halts. Super great momentum. It would have been a wonderful trade to have gotten into. You can see here it ran up. Let's see, it opened at 529 and hit a high of 1230. I was already in ANPC at that point, and I wasn't really paying attention to it, so I just kind of left it alone. Now MP, this is definitely one that I missed out on. I had a level at 3769. Really good Fibonacci here. Hit that one right on the head. What's my other Fibonacci? It's from another day, from a day ago. This is the new Fibonacci right here, 3769. I chickened out. I had orders ready to go on it, and after it made this dip and then came back down, I was expecting the dip to happen like straight out of the bell. So it took a few minutes for the trade to develop, but I took my orders out. And I would have probably only gotten filled on 100 shares because I staggered, I think it was 500 shares. I staggered 500 shares between 37.69 and 37.20. I might have gotten filled. I put them about 20 cents apart. So I may have gotten filled on 200 shares, but once I was in, I think by that point in time, I was in 2 trades. I just, I left MP alone, and unfortunately it would have been really the better trade. I was watching the 1 minute on Vodafone here, and I started buying in at 1807. I bought 500 shares at 1807, and it bobbled up and down there for a bit and then started to drift lower, and I let it go for, I think it's 10 cents loss per share. Yeah, here it is. You can see here, I let go of these 400. I was in 400 shares then, or 500. I don't know. I can't remember. It had to have been 500. But anyway, I lost 10 cents per share on these shares, and just was like, yeah, it's not going my direction. I let it go. Now, it's looked, last time I looked at it, I was trying to make a comeback, but it got knocked back down again, so it just really wasn't working out. Yeah, so today, and I let go of the shares that I'd bought. So in the past few days here, I bought 100 shares each day here between 1804 and 1720, something or other. So I was in at an average of 1760 or something a share on 300 shares. And it opened up above 18 today, which was really nice. Went into a high of 1818, but it just couldn't hold on to it. So I let go of all 800 shares for a really small profit, but it's green. That's better than red. So yeah, that's pretty much my day. Not everything went according to plan. MP, I definitely missed out on this trade. This is a nice setup. And would have worked out well. I traded this yesterday for 500 shares, made $1,000 on it. So yeah, anyway. All right, everybody. Good luck out there today. Hit like, subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Out.